We are here at Panasonic's 2017 convention in Frankfurt, and I'm joined by Craig Cunningham, who is Panasonic Europe's TV product manager. We are going to speak about the Panasonic televisions for the upcoming year in year 2017, and also some HLG compatibility with regards to the 2016 range coming right up. Craig, thanks for taking the time to speak with us here. I know you're extremely busy. Now, we are extremely excited to see Panasonic adding more OLED televisions to your 2017 lineup. Can you please run us through what are the new models that you've added for this year?
We announced the EZ950 at CES back in January in a 65-inch. So we're happy now to expand that lineup with a 77-inch, so a larger screen size of the EZ1000. This will come towards the end of 2017. And then, as well as that, we've now announced a brand new range of OLED, which is our EZ950 range, which will be available in 55-inch and 65-inch models.
Can you give us some specifications for the EZ950?
So EZ950 is using the effectively the new generation of panel from OLED, so similar to the EZ1000. We would expect UHD premium certification, so you can understand the specifications really from that standard. The EZ1000 will still deliver the let's say the pinnacle of picture performance, because we have the additional filter improvement as well. So apple for apple, the performance won't be exactly the same, but still both very high spec OLED panels.
Of course, yes, and we've always been big fans of OLED technology with the infinite contrast and the true blacks that it can actually deliver. What will differentiate the EZ1000 from the EZ950 in terms of features?
So the obvious feature straight away is the sound improvement of the EZ1000 over the 950. So we have the built-in speaker tuned by Technics, delivering over 80 watts of power. So this is a key element of the step up between the two models. But on top of that, we actually we have a custom-made filter as well that we apply to the EZ1000, so delivering not just great black level during kind of night time viewing, but also during the day as well. So hardware improvement as well as the sound.
Okay. Some other manufacturers have questioned the suitability of OLED for doing HDR, banging on about deep brightness and color volume. In fact, recently Samsung has issued a press release saying that their new QLED televisions can hit 100% of DCI-P3 color volume, as certified by this institute called VDE. What are your response to that?
Well, I mean, I can't really comment on the strategy of other manufacturers, but for me, high dynamic range, the key element of that is the word range. So it's not just about how high the brightness of a TV can be, it's really about the combination of bright and dark, and really the quality of the image in between those 2 points. So for us, OLED, with the self-illuminating nature of the product, delivers the best of both worlds, high brightness and also details in dark scenes as well.
Your TV, your EZ1000 and the EZ950 will support HLG. Is that going to be right out of the box, or is that going to be a firmware upgrade later?
All of our 2017 4K models will ship HLG compatible, so as soon as the services are ready, the TVs will support.
What about 2016 models? Because some owners are just questioning whether you will be committed to support their sets in terms of HLG.
Yeah, so we can announce that we will be upgrading some legacy models, so the DX950 and above from the 2016 range will be upgraded at a point in time to support hybrid log gamma as well.
All right, fantastic. That's fantastic news. Well done. And this means that for DX902, they will be receiving HLG support.
Yeah, DX902,
DX802,
DX750.
Okay, but you can't commit to a specific timeline with regards to when this firmware update will be.
More details will be announced closer to the upgrade.
Okay, fantastic. And looking through the other range of TVs that you have announced this year, I see that you have an EX950 in the UK, which is meant to have to try and simulate a local dimming system from an HLG panel. Can you expand a bit more on that?
Yeah, so we've been working with the combination of controlling the shutters and controlling the zones of edge-lit dimming, and we've found a combination that we feel kind of mimics almost direct LED performance, but in a product which is more fitting with an edge-lit design and subsequently price point as well. So we feel like we found a combination that's really stepped us forward from last year's range to this year with using edge-lit technology.
It's an HLG system, but you're trying to implement sort of a local shutter system to give better dimming controls. Do you speak in terms of the number of zones, in terms of peak brightness? Can you give us some details on that?
In terms of zones, I mean, we have a single row of LEDs, and we can control 8 zones within the TV. We've got 8 compartments that we split the LED zones into, and then using the combination of that plus shutter control that we manage through the processor, able to deliver superior local dimming to 2060.
Okay. Coming back to the OLEDs again, they support HLG and HDR10, but not Dolby Vision. Now, Sony has launched a Dolby Vision A1 series OLED at CES. Are you still confident about your stance of not including Dolby Vision on your televisions?
Yeah, so I mean, for us, we're not including Dolby Vision on any of our 2017 models. That's a decision that we make. I mean, we're confident that we tune the panels to get the best performance out of those characteristics of the products that we're making. So for us, we will continue to monitor this situation.
Okay.
But really, the kind of performance levels that we're getting now from OLED using HDR10.
You're confident to go your own way without having to involve Dolby at this point?
But at the same time, kind of monitoring the trends and doing the comparisons, and we'll review that decision, in 2018, 2019, and so on.
Okay. Final question: do you have any pricing details for all these products, especially the OLED products?
So they will be announced imminently, probably closer to the launch. So you will see those in the very near future.
And when can viewers or owners start buying them?
So the OLEDs will be kind of end of spring, beginning of summer, and the majority of the LED lineup will actually launch in the next few months. But for us, OLED is making up the majority of our premium ambitions for 2017. So needless to say, it's not like our previous generation of OLED where it was very limited. We are looking to substantially increase our premium presence. So that's the strategy for OLED.
Yes, certainly. I think you are positioning your OLED as your premium product. Whereas some other manufacturers like Sony, they are still positioning their LED LCD as the flagship for HDR. But it's interesting to see you actually, in terms of the numbers, 8 series, and you don't even have an 8 series this year, but the 7 series is an LED LCD, and the 9 and 10 series is going to be an OLED. And I really do applaud you for that. Thank you, Craig. Thanks for your time. Really appreciate you taking the time out to speak to us. All the best.
No problem.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay. Chris,
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.